We have become asfala safilin. This is the state of mankind. Everybody's running after pleasures that are falsely presented as offering them happiness and self-esteem, but it doesn't seem to work too well, and we're mostly grumpy, unhappy, unsatisfied. In the wider society, rates of depression, divorce, addiction, malfunctioning aspects of humanity are becoming more and more endemic, and we have to take pills. The pharmaceutical industry is all that stands between humanity and mass despair. It can seem like that. But fi ahsani taqweem, the best of forms, means that the beauty of the divine shines forth potentially in every human soul. But that's an abstract thought. We need to know where and when and how it might actually be possible. Looking at ourselves, in this iron grip of the gravity of our own weaknesses, it might seem impossible that we could escape that gravitational field. And when we make tawbah and we escape for a while, we soon come back to earth again with a resounding thud, and we're maybe as bad as we were, if not worse. How can we escape the gravity of this mass that pulls us down? Well, we know that it's possible, and we know that it has been done, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us the capacity to achieve this, as it were, escape velocity, like the rocket that's powerful enough genuinely to escape the gravity of the earth and to fly to the heavens. We can do that. And the image of that is, I suppose, the mi'raj of the chosen one, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, that if you're truly in control of the buraq of yourself, there is really no limit other than the Sidrat al-Muntaha itself, to which Allah in His mercy and His light can take you. Any one of us, irrespective of what you might be regarded as in the eyes of the rest of the world, any one of you can ascend. But we don't, because we're preoccupied with the pleasures that the world thrusts constantly before our noses. We're all like sheep, munching at the grass throughout our lives, looking down and looking down, never once looking up at the sky. That's the state of humanity today. But it is possible to achieve liberation, itlaq, escape. And we know it's possible because it has been done, and because we have been given exemplars. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given His grace to certain individuals who show what we were created to be, without envy, without rancor, without vengefulness, without forgetfulness, without ugliness of any kind. And these are the Anbiya, alayhimus salam, and in their way, those who tread in their footsteps, who are the Awliya. It can be done, it has been done, and those who love them have really understood the purpose of creation and the divine intention behind creating man. It's essential, an axiom to understand the greatness of which Bani Adam is capable. So when we say that at a certain time of year we are engaged in a commemoration of a certain historical individual, what we're really saying is that we are celebrating the fact that we can indeed achieve escape from the mess in which we find ourselves, the mess in our relationships, the mess in our mistrust, the mess in our capacity to concentrate, to understand, to work, to be honest. All of that mess, we can escape from it. We can become free. It's a breathtaking possibility. And the materialistic world will not allow that possibility, because it says desire, the body, materiality, this dunyawi life is all you're ever going to get. So enjoy as much as you can before you die and head to the crematorium. The only rule being that you shouldn't get in the way of anybody else's desire to do the same kind of thing. But to go upwards rather than downwards or horizontally is really hardly dreamt of. Even religious people, in most cases, are preoccupied with their own little parochial arguments against each other and concerned with people's esteem for them, or with suppressing certain scandals, and we can't claim to be better. Although we're called to be better, the reality is that often we put people off this whole possibility of self-transcendence and ultimately happiness. That is our reality. So to be a Sunni Muslim is to affirm the possibility of following a style of life that gives us liberation from those chains, from those ugly things, from the sewer within, from the dirt that is in our hearts, and return to something extraordinary, luminous, which is sa'ada itself, happiness itself, true freedom, true liberation from anything other than the only one to whom we should truly be slaves, subhanahu wa ta'ala.